Hello guys, so today is Friday and we started to panic once again because apparently that's what you do when there's a coronavirus pandemia. You just are okay for 2 days and you get bored for 1 day and then you panic again. So we decided to go to the supermarket and kind of like get more and more food because so many countries around Czech Republic are getting fucked, and sorry the word, that we just thought that maybe it's better just to have like really enough food to last us like 2 months without going out of the house. We don't know what is going on, that already, for example, in Venezuela, they have such strong measurements against the coronavirus that people are not even able to go to the supermarkets more than certain amount of people. And like, you don't know, measurements can just like change all the time. They changing the measurements here all the time. They even now have special times for all people to go to the supermarkets. So it's 10 p.m. We just literally had a panic attack. And we also decided to take the car and put some gas because we have almost empty tank and you shouldn't have an empty tank during a pandemia. It's just to be safe. So yeah, we're panicking. So we're gonna go buy now grocery shopping and we're gonna show you everything we buy and all our panic because we are like that, or at least I'm like that. I like to share. Okay, baby, let's go.
Vamos.
So here we are again in Tesco, panicking like always, because that's what we do, especially during quarantine. And it looks like we are not the only ones. Looks like the store has quite some people, so I mean, look at the parking lot. I see here that there's nothing from the antibacterials still. Same like yesterday. And in fact, all the Protex soap is out as well. That is the only one that is antibacterial. Not that you need it, I mean any soap is fine, but just pointing that out. Here, and there's still some eggs, but you see the small version is not available, only the big cartons of eggs. They're too big and our fridge is way too small. Guys, so I'm gonna show you the cleaning supplies. It's quite diminished as how it usually looks. For example, here all this alley is like halfway and you can find a lot of like window cleaners and everything, but look, when we come here to like disinfectant spray, there's only 2 left and we just bought 1, and yesterday when I was here they were like, it was full. So yeah, that's something. We haven't seen the same disinfectant that we bought before, and in fact I don't think there's any disinfectant left. There's these expert ones, but I think they're all like for windows, honestly. The rice alley, guys, they pretty much took everything besides parboiled, which nobody likes. So that's something, and they haven't like restored anything since I was here yesterday. But as you can see, they actually restored all the Barilla ones that they were not available yesterday. So if you're looking for pasta in Prague, they still have it here. In the canned foods, you see where the tuna is, you already see that there's for sure not all the options available as well. Plus here in the canned food, like the canned meals, is also lacking some products. And as you can see here, there's absolutely no yeast whatsoever. We were trying to buy some in case we have to bake our own bread, but you know what, we bought baking powder last week and I think that's like more than enough. Apartment, there's still a lot of things, and I wanna blame that in the fact that freezers here are teeny tiny, so you kind of like can't store anything in them, so probably that's why. But Jan is getting some frozen pizzas. We couldn't find a bunch of things that I'm gonna say later on in the video. But yeah, so this is the line for plane. I have to say that it's almost midnight. It's like 11:40. So this is crazy. So we're still in the line. It's super big, but literally everybody's making like very big grocery shopping, so I think it was smart to come today to do it. So we couldn't find instant mashed potatoes, we couldn't find the small pate maicas that I like, we couldn't find yeast, we couldn't find frozen fruits of like a nice size for the smoothies. We just found like a tiny bag, more or less for like one smoothie for like $2, 40 crowns, so made no sense. Okay everyone, so yeah, we bought a lot of things. So I'm gonna show you exactly what we bought and why, of course. So we're trying to not go to the supermarket possibly in the next 2 months or 1.5 months, or as long as the quarantine lasts. First, the supermarkets are a #1 place where the disease spreads, believe it or not. So it's better to do just like very big shoppings instead of going like all the time where you can actually catch the coronavirus. So I'm going to show you everything that we got in this shopping that was for 1,748 crowns. So let's start here. So we bought some kitchen napkins because I just have one roll left and it's better to have more in case we're not going to supermarkets anymore. We bought some modes, that's girl stuff. We bought some gel for washing powder, you know, for the clothes, some softener, and some like these like disinfectant sprays. I told you there was only 3 left, and we just bought one because we actually don't need more than that. We bought 3 types of milk that I can actually drink because I've been having issues with lactose lately for some weird reason. So this is good for me. It's rice milk, almond milk, and lactose-free milk. And we bought also 1 juice. Here we have some sparkling water that Jan likes to have once in a while. Here we have some tuna that we bought. These ones are chunks. These ones are great by themselves or with some mayonnaise, and you can have them in sandwich. Here we have some more cheese of the Laughing Cow, because if you don't know the Laughing Cow, it pretty much never gets wrong. So that's a way of like getting cheese in this type of crisis. Here we have a thing of 6 beers for Jan. Here we have some tortillas, 6 of them. They pretty much never expire, or they expire like in June. So these are also very useful. We bought 2 bottles of oil because that's something you always forget to buy, and that's something I can run out. I don't think I'm gonna use 2 bottles, but it's better to prevent. Jan bought 1 thing of Cofola. This is completely for him because I don't like Cofola, so that's for him. We got some oranges just because they last very long. Jan got some potatoes. I think there are like a lot of them, so I'm gonna research if we can freeze these ones. That would be cool. We bought some tomatoes as well. I'm also gonna research if I can freeze tomatoes for, you know, for having them in sauces or something, but in general we just eat these ones with salt usually. We bought some bell peppers, 2 of them, big ones, that we're gonna chop and freeze as well for cooking. We bought 1 jar of mayonnaise, 1 jar of crème, that's horseradish, and here are some of my favorite cookies. Actually, my favorite cookies, Disco, they're the best. They're pretty much for the Venezuelans watching this video, they're pretty much the Czech Marilu, literally. Okay, so here we bought our cold meats for sandwiches. Well, these ones are for the barbecue, but these 2, because ham tends to go bad so fast and it's kind of hard to like keep buying it if you're not gonna go to the supermarket. So we bought this type of salami and this one that is more like a chorizo to just like cut it and eat it in sandwiches. They last very long time because they're dry. As you can see, they're like dry meat, very hard. We bought 4 pizzas. This one is 1 ristorante, and down here we have 3 in here. We bought 2 things of bread. We bought the closed ones because I know you can buy bread in the Czech Republic where it's on display, but we were kind of grossed out by the idea of like people breathing around the bread and everything. So we bought these ones, and these ones are gonna be for freezing. Jan wanted some special yogurt, so he bought this Florian that they have different flavors, so he got here some cherry ones. Here we bought some olives. These are just like little batches full of olives. Is the way that they sell olives here, and they're actually pretty fine. They're pretty good. Then right here we bought shampoo for Jan for me and 1 shower gel, just because I'm not running out of shampoo, but I don't have any in my pantry, like, you know, to restock, and I like to have always one. Then Jan bought like so many gummies and gummy bears and just snacks, because that's something that we actually snack on quite often during the month, so we had to buy for like a couple of months, as well as 2 Studenska chocolates. If you don't know Studenska and you're from Czech Republic or you live here, you have to give that a try, because it's the best chocolate ever. And my friends from US know how good it is, because I brought them last time I went there. Here we had some more Kraft cheese, because this one pretty much doesn't go wrong. So same thing, it's great for sandwiches and doesn't go bad. We bought 3 things of popcorn, because that's something we snack on too. Super important, we got ramen, because every time I get lazy for cooking, we pretty much have ramen, and we have a lot of ramen during the weekend, I have to be honest. Not the most healthy thing, but we like it. I bought some baking powder. They didn't have yeast, as you know, as I mentioned in the video. So I bought this one because the texture of bread with this is not as bad. It's not like cake, because unless you put an egg, the texture is not going to be completely cakey. So it's okay in case it's hard to buy bread or we want to start making it at home to not go to the supermarket. We can use this and it's fine. We bought some maika. If you don't know what maika is, it's kind of like a Czech pate. It's very good to eat it with bread. It's delicious. And if you live in the Czech Republic and you haven't tried, you should go buy it, because it's so good. Then all here is snacks. And all these snacks are pretty much everything we like to snack on. It's just potato chips. These ones are the mustard flavor that I don't like, of course. I like the salted ones, because I'm a vanilla girl that likes very simple things. That's the truth. This one's sour cream and herbs. That one I like. This one that is chili and lime, that is terrible, that Jan loves. These ones are just pretzels. And these ones are baked rolls. These ones are very, very good as well to eat it with the maika or just by themselves. And last but not least, this kimchi, that if you've seen my grocery hauls, you know I'm absolutely obsessed with this kimchi seaweed. It's just so good, salty and delicious. So that was it. I think we have enough things with this market and my previous one that you can check out at the end of this video. I think we have enough things for a while. Also, remember that if you see this video, you're going to realize that we have a lot of protein, fish, seafood, meat, chicken, everything in the deep freezer. So we only had to buy the things that we tend to buy every week, in a way that we don't have to go to the supermarket every week, and we can kind of avoid doing that. So that was it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. I post grocery hauls even before coronavirus was a thing. I just like doing grocery hauls and filming them. I also publish videos about what it's like to live in Prague, because I live here in the Czech Republic and I find it interesting. I'm not from here, of course. So do that. Subscribe, like this video, and you know, if you really like this content, just subscribe, because I do content like this all the time. Well, that's it. Have a great day and see you next Friday with a new video. Bye.